Good morning, guys. As you can see, we are still going to be learning about nouns today. We've spent talking about nouns for a few weeks now, but we're going to be talking about common and proper nouns, which are some nouns that we haven't learned about yet. So let's learn what a common and a proper noun are. So first, let's remember that a noun is a person, a place, or a thing or an idea. We've spent lots of practice finding those nouns. I know that you know what nouns are and you can find them. But we don't really know about common or proper nouns because it's not something we've ever talked about. A common noun is just an ordinary plain old noun. It could be a person, place, thing, animal, idea. Those are all nouns. The only thing is they're not names. They're just normal old plain regular nouns. They're not capitalized. But a proper nouns are also people, places, things, and ideas. But they're the names of people or the names of places or the names of things. And proper nouns need to be capitalized because you always capitalize a name of something. So it doesn't matter if it's a name of a person, a name of a thing, a name of a place. If it's a name, it's a proper noun and it needs to be capitalized. Excuse me. If it's not a name, then it's a common noun and it doesn't need to be capitalized. So common nouns are just plain and ordinary, not names. Proper nouns are the names. Let's practice that just to make sure we're really good finding common and proper. So as you can see over here on my green star, I have lots of different nouns. I've got people, places, things. But some of these nouns are common and some are proper. Remember, proper nouns are the names. Common nouns are just ordinary plain old nouns. They're not names. So like let's say I just come over here and I grab store. Where would I put store? Is a store's name store? Or is it just a common noun? So is it a name or is it just a plain old noun? Yeah, store is just a common noun. That's not the name. When you're going to the store, that's not the name of the store. That's just what it is. So it's not a name. Do you see on this green star? There is a name of a store. Do you guys see a name of a store? There it is. Walgreens. Walgreens would be a proper noun because that's the name of the store. Store is just common. It could be any old noun. But Walgreens is that specific name of that store, so that makes it proper. All right, what if I come over here and I grab Ford Mustang? Would Ford Mustang be just a plain old noun? Or is Ford Mustang the name of something? Yeah, a Ford Mustang is the name of a what? Yeah, it's the name of a car. So since it's a name, it's going to be a proper noun. And look, I can come over here and find the word car. Car would be the common noun because common could just be any old noun. That could be any car. But if I say the specific name of the car, that's what makes it proper. So I could be talking about any car. It could be a Chevy, it could be a Dodge, it could be a Ford. It could be any car. That's a common noun. But when I say its special name, that's when it makes it proper, when you have the name of it. So, let's see. Ooh, Miss Jessie. Would I be a proper noun or a common noun? Yeah, I'm going to be a proper noun because that's a name. Mrs. Jessie is my name. Since it's my name, I'm going to go in the proper nouns. Oh, but if I come over here, I can also see teacher. A teacher is what I am, but that's not my name. My name isn't Mrs. Teacher. So that would be a common noun because you could be talking about any teacher. It could be Miss Jessie, Miss Mary, Miss Donna, Miss Lisa, any teacher. But if you actually say their name, that's when it becomes proper. So teacher would just be common because that could be any noun, anything. But that's a name, so that's proper. All right, I've got book. Do you think book is the name of the book? Is a book's name book? No. That would be a common noun. You could be talking about any book. But if I go over here and I get fly guy, Now, Fly Guy is the name of a specific book, of a special book. So I need to put it in the proper since it's the name of the book. This book is just any old book. That's its name. That's what makes it proper. All right, I have a few more left. I've got Tennessee. Is Tennessee the name of something? Yeah, Tennessee is the name of the state that we live in, the name of the place that we live in. So Tennessee is a proper noun because it's a name. It's the name of the, look, it's the name of the state. Because a state could be any state. There's 50 different states. That could be any state. That's what makes it common. It could be any state. But when I say its name, that's when it becomes proper. All right, I've got girl. Do you think the girl's name is girl? No, so that's a common noun because that's not a name. But Shay is the name of a girl, so since it's a name, it's a proper noun. All right, and that leaves me with Huntsville and town. Which one of these would be a common noun, not a name? Yeah, town, because the name of the town isn't town. The town's not named town. The town is named Huntsville. So we're going to put Huntsville with the proper noun since it's a name, and town with the common noun because it's not a name. All right, last thing we'll talk about. Do you notice what's different about the beginning of the common and the proper nouns? It looks like all the proper nouns have a what at the beginning. Yeah, proper nouns need capital letters at the beginning because proper nouns are names, and names have to be capitalized. And I also want to show you, like on Ford Mustang and Mrs. Jessie and Fly Guy, they had 2 words in their name. You had to capitalize both of the words in their name, not just the first word. All of their name needs a capital letter. So if they have more than 1 word in their name, you have to make sure both of them are capitalized. All right. So do you think you know a little bit about common and proper? All right, remember, common nouns are not names. They're just ordinary, regular, common nouns. They could be anything. But proper nouns are the specific name of something, the special name of one person, or the special name of one thing, or the special name of one place. And they need capital letters because they're names. So common nouns are not names. Proper nouns are names. All right, that is our language lesson for today. We are going to practice just real quick. We're going to try one of each of these. So this is common nouns. Okay, so your assignment today, now that we know all about common and proper nouns, your assignment is I am going to show 2 of these sentences. And when I show 2 of these sentences, your job is you're going to get a piece of paper and you're going to look and see if you can find any common nouns in these sentences. You're going to write down any common nouns you see. So like this one, I'm going to go ahead and write. I'm going to make it number 1. So like on your paper, you can put number 1. I'm trying to make my marker a little smaller. This is number 1. And this one will be number 2. So for number 1, I want you to look really carefully at all the words. If it's a common noun, which means a person, place, or thing, but it's not a name, then you're going to put it on number 1. Then you're going to look at number 2. You're going to look really carefully at all the words. If it is a common noun, which means a person, place, thing, but it's not a name, then you're going to write it for number 2. Just write all the nouns that you see. And you can pause the video while you work on this, and then you'll be able to replay to do the next part. So go ahead and pause it if you need to. All right, so on this part, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to show you 2 proper noun sentences, and this one's going to be number 3 and number 4. So here's number 3. Here's number 4. And your job is the same thing. You're going to read these sentences very carefully. And this time we're looking for proper nouns. Remember, proper nouns are people, places, and things, but they're going to be the names of the people, places, and things. So if you see any proper nouns, you're going to write it for number 3. If you see any proper nouns in number 4, you're going to write it for number 4, okay? And you can pause this video while you're looking for those proper nouns. Remember, proper nouns are names. Common nouns would not be names. They're just people, places, and things, not names. Now, okay, when you get done with this assignment, you will take a picture of it and you will attach it to this assignment and turn it into me, okay? All right, I can't wait to see how great you guys did. Bye, guys.